This episode of the Dope Businesswomen segment is sponsored by Hot.thang.candles. Sis, listen. If you're anything like us and you love amazing, long-lasting, fragrant candles, you've got to try Hot.thang.candles today. Visit our girl over at hot.thang.candles.com and use promo code hot.thang10 for 10% off your first order. Be sure to like and follow on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Also, make sure to tell her that the girls at Do Better Sis podcast sent you. We're back with another Do Better Sis Dope Business Women segment, and today we have Zakia of Hot Thang Candles. Welcome.
Hey, thank you.
Welcome. So, if you follow us on social media, I know you've seen us talk about Hot Thang Candles. Like, these candles are amazing. I have coconut, and I have yet to burn it. Because you don't need to. It smells amazing on its own. And before we get into it, let me tell you about the tip I had with my mailman, and I almost went to jail. It's a federal employee. So I get to knock at the door, and the mailman was like, you've got a package. Okay, cool. Who's sending me something? And I go and I see this box, and I was like, I didn't order anything recently. What is this? And then I smelled it. I was like, those are my candles. And he was like, candles? He was like, they've been smelling at my truck this entire time. And I was like, well, what took you so long to bring them here? Shit. So,
he was enjoying that smell. Got some aromatherapy going on.
Right. He's like, I'm just going to take these home and just say it was delivered.
Right, exactly. That part.
So as I took the box from him, he was like holding on to the box, and I'm like, hey, that's my name on it. Like, I'm the recipient. Like, what are you doing? And he was like, but where'd you get the candles? I was like, the information's on the box. It says Hot Thang Candles. Like, go on there and order your candles. Like, these belong to me. Like, and we're doing like a tug of war, something that belongs to me.
I can't. Oh my God.
I'm going to have to drop you on the front porch today, sir, if you don't unask my box. Like, period. My candles.
And I have to tell you, this is Kay, and I ordered some from your Instagram page. I ordered the Black Lives Matter and the Trans Beautiful candle.
Oh,
can I tell you?
Yeah. Okay.
Can I tell you that I'm still burning them? They smell so good.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
And you ordered those a while ago, too.
I ordered those a while ago.
Yeah, that's good. That's so good. Thank you, ladies, so much for supporting me. I appreciate it.
No problem. I mean, it's definitely an honor to support a dope business, especially a business that's owned by a Black woman. So let's get into it. Like, what inspired you to start Hot Thang Candles?
Well, I was just like, I didn't always want to be a business owner. So, just one day I happened to be at work, and I was like, I am really just tired of cubicle life. So I was like, what can I do? Or what do I like that I could do that could be a successful business one day? So I was like, okay, I love candles. Like, I used to go to Bath and Body Works all the time, Target, like everywhere, just ordering candles. So I was like, let me just maybe try to make my own. And luckily there was a candle making class like not too far from my house. So took the class, and I was like, okay, this is a little bit harder than I thought because it was like science stuff. I was like, okay, I got to do temperatures and all this. I was like, okay. So I spent a lot of money and time trying to get it perfected. So yeah, it took me a few months, and then I started my company in November of 2015. So I first started selling on Etsy, and then I moved on to have my own .com, my own website. So, yeah.
Awesome. And I have a question. This is Phoenix. So what's up with the name Hot Thang? What's up that?
You said what's up?
Yeah. How did you come about that name?
I just wanted something. I wanted something like catchy, something I was like, something that somebody can remember. I was like, first I was just do like Candles by Zakia, but I was like, nobody knows who Zakia is, so who's on, you know, like whatever. So
Right.
there was like this Prince song called, because I love Prince. So there's a Prince song called.
Oh my God, I love you. Yes, yes,
yes.
yes.
Have you seen the Prince? Have you seen the Prince candle?
Yes,
the beautiful
yes.
one. Okay.
Yes. Charlie sent it to me. Yes.
Okay. Yes. So I love it. Yeah, I'm a Prince fan. So he has a song called Hot Thing. So I was like, okay, I don't want to take that exactly. So I was like, let me make it a little more funky. So I was like, Hot Thing, and there we go.
Awesome. I love that.
Yes. Thank you.
It is especially catchy, you know, and
mm-hmm.
name your business. Like you said, you definitely want to make sure that you name it something memorable, you know, and something that
Right.
rolls off the tongue easily. So that was perfect.
Yeah, I get so many compliments on it. At first I was kind of like apprehensive, like, are people going to get it? Are they going to clown? Or you know what I mean? But then I was like, you know what? I like it, so I'm going to just do what I like and see what happens.
That's it.
And so I get so many compliments. People are like, oh my God, I love the name of your company, and they remember it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I wanted.
So
the
beautiful life inspired you. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Charlie.
No, I'm just saying, I actually like saying, I'm like, hot thing candles. But anyway, go ahead, Phoenix.
I like that. I was just going to say for our listeners, you know, sometimes people don't have, you know, something other than their 9 to 5 that inspires them to move on to something else. So, I mean, you're hearing, you know, cubicle life, like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. What can I do? And it looks like, you know, the stars align for you since there's a candle making class nearby. Let's talk about you and anything that you've had to sacrifice, be it money, time, or what have you. Let's talk about that, because some people think you just jump into it. And,
no.
Let's talk about the sacrifice.
No.
Tell us about your story a little bit more.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not easy. I still have a 9 to 5 actually, because I'm like, I'm not quite there yet where I'm like, this could just be my sole source of income. But we're getting there. Each year is getting better and better. So hopefully one day I can still go ahead and quit the 9 to 5 and just do my candle making full time. But yeah, you definitely sacrifice a lot when it's just, especially when it's just you and you don't have like, you know, I don't have like investors or business loans or anything like that. I'm just doing this from like my paycheck and my savings. So yeah, and yeah, definitely a lot of time. Like I go to work every day and then I come home and I have to, you know, get orders filled out or doing like my social media. What do I need to order now? Or, you know, just you're constantly go thinking about it and, or thinking like what else can I bring out, you know, to get people interested. Sometimes you might want to go do something on the weekend with your friends, but you have to, I have to go do a pop-up. You know what I mean? I have to go sell these items. I can't just be out all the time. Or I might want to spend this money on some clothes, but no, I'm going to put it toward my business instead. So that's where the sacrifice comes in. You have to really just think like, is this something I truly want? And when am I going to give up for it? So, I mean, of course there's been days where I'm just like, do I really want to keep doing this? Because I'm, you know, little bumps in the road can get you so frustrated. You're like, why am I doing this? But I know if I quit, I'm going to be so disappointed in myself. So I'm just, you know, keep pushing and just, like I said, it's getting better and better. So things that I wanted 3 years ago is happening this year. You know what I mean? So I'm not rushing the process, and, you know, this is my path, and I'm happy with it. So
that's right. That's an amazing story. I mean, when I'm a full-time entrepreneur now, and when you work a 9 to 5 and you have to go and you have to hustle for someone else, and then you see, okay, clearly this works. You know, this works. Let me see if I can put that same amount of hustle into, you know, my 6 to 10 or, you know, my 6 to 12 or whatever for myself. When you do it and those orders come in, like, to me, that is a feeling, oh my gosh, like I will run around the house and like make hell of a noise when an order comes in, or, you know, when a new client comes in, like, hey, I need a consult. And I'm like, oh my God, where did they find me? Yes. You know, so.
Right.
And I get even more excited, you know, when a check clears.
Yeah. Right. Heck yeah.
So, yeah.
How long did it take for you to become a full-time entrepreneur?
Oh, gosh. After which business? But this, I've been a full-time entrepreneur for 5 years. Instead of
Okay.
waiting for it to take off, I quit. I quit rap. And
Okay.
Phoenix, stop all that blasting. Stop.
Look, girl, look at here. Let me tell you, that was just the talk of the company for a little while. Look, she came in. Look, look through the name tag in the trash. Come out.
She's like, I'm dying. Jesus.
But you know what? It was a long time coming. You know, I felt it for months. I wasn't happy. I wasn't fulfilled. You know, I was sleeping more than normal, which says a lot for me. I wasn't going anywhere. I was nastier than I am in person, and I, threatened to punch a supervisor or two.
Oh.
You know, and at that point, I knew I had to go before I was going to be in handcuffs. And,
right.
you know, especially, I think one day I was sitting at my desk and I was talking to a customer and I put her on hold. And I just had this feeling like I'm destined for so much more. Like I want greater. And me sitting at the desk talking to somebody on the phone was not going to get me where I needed to go. And I was, okay, this is just a bump in the road. And I was like, to hell with the bump. Let me go ahead and let's do this thing. And about 2 weeks later, I was sitting at breakfast on a Saturday, and I said, today's going to be the day I quit my job. And it was like, wait a minute, but you've got rent, you've got insurance. And I was like, I'll figure it out. Let me just quit. And like Phoenix said, I typed up my resignation. I had to be to work in like 4 hours. Typed up my resignation, threw my name tag in the trash, turned my badge in, and as soon as I walked out and got in the car, like I felt a sense of relief. And I've been gone ever since. So,
yep. That is amazing.
Sometimes
I admire you for that, for real.
Thank you. Now, there are some days where I will be like, wait a minute, I might need to find a job. But for the most part, those days, are few and far in between. So you will get there, trust the process, play the long game in it, and it will definitely come to you. Like you said, things you had wished for 3 years ago, they're actually coming to fruition now. So keep putting that energy out there in the universe. Keep making these dope ass candles, and we will continue to support you.
Yes,
because I'm doing
definitely. Yes, definitely.
So let's talk about. I know Kay mentioned the Trans Lives Matter and the Black Lives Matter candles. So let's talk about some of the causes that you support through hot.thang.candles.
So yeah, I'm definitely supportive of the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm a Black woman. I'm a part of the LGBT community. So a lot of times this community is ignored or just, we're just not talked about. You see how many Black trans women are being killed. And I only hear about it like on Twitter or Instagram. I don't see it on the news. I don't hear people talking about it. When I tell my friends stuff, they're like, I didn't even know this was happening. And just, just constantly seeing all these videos of these people being pulled over by the police and complying and still getting shot, and it's so frustrating. So, so I just made these candles just to honor our communities and then also to donate a portion of the proceeds to the Black Lives Matter movement, to transgender equality movement. So I just wanted to make something to make the movement a little bit more visible, and just to show my support in this small way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually a big way because, for one thing, when you're talking about a business, some people tend to shy away from, what they believe in, what they support, because they're afraid of alienating other people. So I think it's a bold move to even do that. So I love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And people have told, and I've heard it from other people, they're like, why are you putting out candles like that? Are you trying to be an activist or are you trying to sell candles, And I have had some negative feedback from it, but I'm like, this is something I believe in, and these are people that, I am and that I support, and so it's just, I just want to try to help, do what I can.
Right.
So,
absolutely.
yeah. And you're not going to be able to please everybody, unfortunately, so.
That's true. You actually I was going to ask you, because I'm, people are real sensitive right now, and I was going to ask you, because of your support for Black Lives Matter and your support of the trans community, the LGBTQIA community, do you see, do you get a lot of negative feedback, or do you think, that your business is not doing well because you are so vociferous about the rights for those individuals or those groups of people?
Yeah, I definitely think it has had an impact. Like, I have lost followers and stuff because of that. And I don't know. And I've heard that Instagram kind of may not make you so visible. And I have noticed since I have started posting those candles. Yeah, so I've noticed since I have started posting those candles, I don't get nearly as many likes or follows as I used to. And they won't approve my ads with those candles. So it's it's really sad and unfortunate. But then on the flip side, I do have a lot of people who are supportive of it. And I've sold quite a few of those candles. And people, they love the scent, they love the message. So I'm like I said, I can't please everybody. I just want to give this to the people that I do care about and want to show love to. And so so people like Lena Ways, and she's bought some of these candles and posted them. And so people that I admire and like. So I'm like, hey, that's yes. I was like, wait, this is an order from Lena Ways? And she posted it. I was like, yeah. So I where somebody won't support you, somebody else will. Way more dope. So.
I mean, go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I think in business we have to, like Phoenix said, people get a little touchy. And I tell my clients, I'm in marketing, I tell my clients, don't insert your political or your religious beliefs, into your business, and you won't alienate a large amount of people. However, on the flip side of that, when it comes to activism, when it comes to sexuality, when it comes to, societal issues at this point, it's a way to spin it. But then you also have to that you're honoring yourself and that your moral compass is aligned. And, just like you like it, there's going to be somebody else out there that supports it. So no, we don't make business, only to fulfill our dreams. Sometimes, it's somebody looking at us, for the inspiration. And they say, well, wait a minute, Hot Thang Candles is supporting trans lives, or they're supporting Black lives. Like this, means a lot to me. So continue to do what you do. To hell with the people who won't support it. It is what it is. We'll talk about how to get those ads approved offline after we finish the podcast. 'Cause I do this for a living, so I can help you get those ads approved.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah, no, we're not. Continue to do what you do. I mean, you have to be a good corporate citizen. I think in order for you to have good business karma, you have to put good out there. And I think this is a way for you to increase, your footprint. So I'm excited for it. I'm here for all of the causes, honey, all of them.
Same. And it's not like I'm out here promoting hatred of any other group. You know what I mean? I'm just showing love. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
For people who are being hurt and killed. So I'm like, if you are against that, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? So if you're against love or supporting people, then I don't know. So yeah, it's not hate against anyone. So
that's right. Because I'm loving what I love or loving who I am does not mean I'm anti anyone.
Right.
So
exactly.
That's something we have to remind people.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I love it.
Thank you. That's it.
So I had something I wanted to ask about. Because Charlie bought me this dope candle last night. Yesterday she came over with the honeysuckle jasmine, and it does smell awesome. I love honeysuckle.
Thank you.
I was that little fat kid that get little honeysuckles off the tree and try to get as much of that little drip as possible. And I love jasmine, so this is a great pick. So she reminded me, she was like, "Oh, it's a great moisturizer too."
Yes.
So it serves another purpose. So let's talk about that. Tell us about that.
So because I use soy wax for all of my candles and my wax melts. So soy wax is actually good for your skin. So when you melt your candles, you can put the melted wax onto your skin as a moisturizer, and then you'll smell like honeysuckle jasmine all day. So so soy wax, it just absorbs into your skin. It doesn't sit on top. It's like you see some candles, you might pour the wax on you, they're little fun times, and it'll just sit on. It'll just sit on right, the fun times. So it'll just sit on top of your skin. But soy wax doesn't do that, so it just absorbs into your skin, and then you'll just be all like, shiny, and you'll smell good, and you'll feel soft. So, and then also another thing with soy wax, it doesn't get like super hot. So it'll just be just warm and comfortable. So, you won't get any burns or anything like that. It's good for, if you want to give somebody a massage or massage yourself, cuticle oil, get the knees and elbows, the rough areas. And so it's really good.
Girl, look, I tell you what, Charlie, y'all may not be burning yours. I'm going to burn mine so I can just smooth this over my body.
You know what? Exactly.
So, look, you know my thing. I hate to be dry, and something that smells good, but it's like this all day. Yes.
Right.
When I saw the video, I think you posted a video a few weeks ago at one of the pop-up shops, and you were talking to a lady, and she was like, "Wait a minute, I can moisturize my skin with this? Like, I can put it on?" And I was like, "Wait a minute, what?" I immediately ran to the candle and like ran my finger over, and I was like, "Ooh, okay, wait a minute."
Exactly. It's funny, this one lady at a pop-up, she smelled the honeysuckle jasmine, and she was like, wait a minute. She was like, girl, she was like, I felt this down in my nether region. I was like, what are you talking about? She said as soon as she smelled it, it just turned her on down there, and she was like, girl, she was like, I need to wear a panty liner with this. I was like, I was like, man, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. You may be doing adult line.
Yeah, I actually am. That's my set of candles. Yes, I'm doing like some sex candles, so I'm trying to, get it situated now. But so it's probably gonna be like a set of 4, and they're each gonna have like the name of either a sexual position or a sex type. So like either like, BDSM or something like that. And all this will be like aphrodisiac scents, so something that can get you in the mood, so you can, smell it, get sexy. You could pour the wax on each other, and just, there you go, have a good night or day, whatever you want. Exactly. So yeah, that's gonna be coming up soon. So I'm excited for that.
And so are we. I don't know if you heard it, but we are here.
Yes, definitely.
My train of thought. My mind went somewhere else. So y'all be ready for that. But you have to wait in line. Because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a long list of orders for that. I mean, that would be
I'm excited.
Yeah. Like I did a poll on Instagram just to see if people would be interested. Everybody's like, yes. They're like, take my money now. When is it going to be here? Because, everybody loves sex, so, hey.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Have a fun time.
Listen, let me just put this out there again, just in case they missed it, because I do believe that, information is key. So she said a few moments ago, I'm going to rewind this thing. She said that it will not burn your skin, okay? It's going to get you to go to a candle so you can moisturize, get your massage on, and don't burn your boo. Don't burn yourself, just in case you're into self-love.
Yes, make sure to blow the candle out first.
Please.
Blow out the wick.
Please.
Okay?
Because Hot Thang Candles nor the Do Better Sis podcast will be responsible for any burns or any issues. Self-love or love.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you for that disclaimer.
Had to go and put that out there because you will get no money from this entrepreneur here.
Right.
Amen.
Oh my God. So you have lip balm. So let's talk about the lip balm because I have full lips. Shut up, Phoenix.
Okay.
And I like lip balm, but I have to be very careful about the lip balm that I apply because some of the lip balms out there are not black girl friendly in that they have lip plumper. And I don't need nobody's lip plumper.
No.
I do.
Yeah. But go ahead.
No, it's not like that at all. People are obsessed with this lip balm. Like, they be ordering like 5 at a time because, we all lose lip balm. You put in your car, put in your pocket. But It is. I'm not just to my own horn. It is amazing. So it's made with beeswax. Sorry to the vegans. Yeah, coconut oil, mango butter, peppermint oil, and almond oil. So that's it. Natural ingredients. It goes on so smooth. It doesn't give you like that. A lot of lip balms, you just feel that wax sitting on top of your lips. It doesn't do that. It goes on really smooth. You do get a little tingle from the peppermint oil. But it pretty much lasts all day. Like, I have people say they just apply it like once and they're good. So it's amazing. And it's only $5. So
yeah, let me go ahead and order that. I can leave this national brand alone that I've been using all the time. And I don't. I have to have it all the time. So yeah, I'm a customer. I'm gonna be
right. And you want to put some. And you want to put something on you that you can pronounce. You know what I mean? Something that you know what it is. So this is that. So it's all natural, and it's like I said, it goes on smooth. It's definitely not a plumper. It's just, and that peppermint oil also adds like a kind of a freshness to your breath. You know what I mean? Yep. So people will smell it. So it's amazing. It's been doing incredibly well. So I love it. This is like so many people were like, this is the only thing I'm gonna use. Like this girl in front of me, legit, she bought some and she threw out the other lip balm she had in her purse. She was like, I'm done. I'm gonna just use yours. I was like, what? So yeah, so it's amazing.
Oh God! Well, I saw the video you posted the other day of the gentleman who was like, "Look, I have to have this," and I was like, "Yes, you better get your kissable soft lips on, sir."
Okay, right? He was ready. I'm like, the guys need to know too. They need to have them lips moisturized too. It's not just us.
Right.
I need it too. So yeah, so guys have been loving it too. So, and it's not like something all like girly looking. The packaging is black and white. But I did have one friend. He was like, I'm gonna wear something called Hot Thang lip balm. I was like, you wear Burt's Bees. What's the difference in the sounding of the name?
There you go.
Get your life. I was like, yeah. So it's for all of us. So yeah, we all need those lips. It's summertime. We out here, so
that's right. And winter is coming.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
thank you. Let's not do the ashy ladder lips. Let's don't engage.
Oh, please don't. Please.
Yeah, especially this 100-degree weather that we're experiencing in the South. Y'all need all the lip balms you can get, because I done seen some of y'all with your lips looking real.
And right, don't just lick them. That licking doesn't do anything to the lips.
It makes it worse.
Right. You need some extra assistance, but y'all have my sympathy in 100 degrees. We struggling with like 80s over here. But,
oh my God! I wish we had 80s.
Yeah, but we're spoiled. I'm not gonna lie, we're so spoiled in California. We be like, oh, it's 85 degrees. We're sweating. Then when it gets 60, we cold. We are very spoiled.
For real. 80 degrees? I gotta pray for that. I do me a nice little day at the altar call for the answer. Girl, 80?
Look, you see, she says, in California, I know this comedian who told me one time, which I got a little offended. He's like, yeah, I'm in California. I'm in Calabasas, but, South Carolina, y'all have that welfare weather. We actually pay for our weather. I was like,
welfare weather.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Right,
yeah, that part.
Okay, sir. Wonderful. Yeah.
Right.
Well, you know what? I will say sometimes I do feel like, you're cute in the house with all the AC, and then you have your fro, because we're all natural. You have your fro, and you think you're going to go out and be cute. South Carolina humidity hits it, and it's like, oops.
Oh, girl.
You got
to take a picture before you walk outside, because nobody else was going to believe that you was cute before you got out there. Nobody else.
Girl, say that. Yeah. Jesus. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, yeah.
We went to a festival, and I was like, oh, my hair is cute. Oh, my God. Got back and looked in the mirror. I said, Jesus, I was not walking out here looking like this.
We're not going to take no pictures today.
No.
Yeah. I know. I just took my braids out yesterday, and I'm just like, when I'm going to make my next appointment, because I can't do this. I've been natural for like 3 years now, so I haven't even straightened my hair since I did the big chop. So I'm actually gonna get it straightened next weekend. So I'm just excited to see, but I already know it's not gonna last probably more than 2 days, if that. So
yeah, you'll probably get a good couple of days out of it, but still.
yeah. Then
Okay.
make the next braid appointment.
Look, congratulations, because you wouldn't be able to last from the door to the car with a straight
Right.
out here. Oh my
Right.
God. Okay, so you've got lip balm, you've got wax melts, you have the jarred candles. Let me just say, from a marketing standpoint, the simplicity of your design is bananas. Like, it is amazing. Too often we see products, especially candles, that have just ridiculous looking tags with all kinds of extracurricular that do not go with the decor, and you find yourself turning the candle around to see if there's another label so you can just see the color, but on yours you've got that one label, black jar, and this is sexy.
Yes, exactly.
So you guys
That's
have
what I was going for.
that. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. So I think we found out about your candles maybe like October of last year or so. And we were just chilling, and then I decided to order for Father's Day. And in me trying to order for Father's Day, I was like, okay, let me see if my friend is going to like these candles. And then I saw the packaging. I was like, oh yeah, this is it. But he loves the candles, and we'll be ordering them again very soon.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it was a little touch and go because I was like, I don't know what to get him for Father's Day, but I know that he loves candles, and some men won't tell you they love candles. They be like, get out. No, this was like, yeah, let me get more of those. I was like, yeah, now you got to buy your own. Like, you got them both.
Right.
But he's told several of his friends about them, and they especially love them. So hopefully you can get some more orders from those as well.
Yeah, that would be dope. Yeah, I just wanted to make something that was simple, something that was kind of, classy, sexy, and something that men and women would enjoy. Because I'm like, I didn't want to do it like, and nothing against anybody else, but like, certain colors. I know a lot of guys don't like stuff like that. But I was like, I just want something that kind of everybody would be able to have in their home, and that they would enjoy, and that it'll just look good, in the house or whatever. So yeah, I like simple things. I consider myself to be a simple person. So I was just like, black. I love the color black. Almost all my clothes are black. So I'm just like, black is sexy, So yeah.
Yes.
But thank you.
Yeah. I just placed 2 orders as we're talking.
I love it. Thank you.
Yes. You're welcome. Love it.
So yeah. That's it.
Oh, wow. So what's next? We talked about your sex line that's, forthcoming. What's next for Hot Thang Candles?
Ooh, what's next? I don't know. I want to do definitely like some bigger events. I know I kind of talked myself out of stuff before. Like I said, I want to do, for instance, like Essence Music Fest or Curl Fest, So I want to like get out of my local, and just step out to more national events with big, huge crowds, like thousands and thousands of people. Just do more press and just get my name out there so people are talking about my business more and more and more. So that's like my more smaller goals at this time. So yeah, just doing more, just getting more exposure, and just stepping more out of my comfort zone. Cause I was like, oh my God, I'm too scared to do that. That's too many people. But I'm like, I just got to do it. And I just know that it's such a great opportunity to do festivals and events like that. And just the amount of people that you meet, the networking, and just seeing people face to face, and people can go on your website and see the candle and see your description, but they're like, okay, what does it smell like still? Like I'm sure we've all ordered things online. You get it and you're like, this is not what I thought it was.
Exactly.
So yeah, just being out there more, doing more events, doing more just networking and stuff. So yeah, I'm just trying to be more visible in this next coming year, and hopefully things keep just progressing.
Oh, it will. I'm certain that it will. This is
yeah.
awesome.
Thank you.
So
go ahead. Go ahead.
So I can save mine for offline, and then we'll just surprise the people later. So go ahead.
Okay.
I was going to ask, I mean, with the products that you use, I know one of the things you talked about earlier was knowing the science behind, making a candle. How important is that?
The science part of it? Oh, it's almost the whole thing. You can't just jump into it and start
making candles and put them out there, and all kind of fumes come up.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah. I'm like, it could go real bad, real quick. But yeah, there's certain things you have to know, like even how to boil or melt down the wax, the soy flakes that I get. Like you can't just put it on a pot and put it on the stove because it's just gonna burn up. So for instance, you have to use like a double boiler. Put water in the one pot, then put your flakes in another pot, then burn it. Like melt it down. So just stuff like that, you have to know. What temperature to pour the wax into the jar. You have to know what temperature to pour the fragrance oil or the fragrances into the wax. So it's just so much stuff like that. You have to know what size wick to get, what type of wick to get. There's cotton, there's soy wicks, there's, the wax, there's paraffin wax, there's beeswax, there's coconut wax. There's just so much out there. And you just have to, just keep like testing it out, see what works for you and what you're looking for. Like when I first started, I was trying to use paraffin wax, which I know is not good, for you to be inhaling, but it smelled to me amazing. The smell comes out stronger in paraffin than it does soy sometimes. So, but also you'll get all the, the black stuff coming out of the wick and, it's just not good to inhale paraffin. Right. But I was like, but I like the scent better, so you just it's a lot of trial and error. So you're not just going to go in day one and be like, bam, the candle's perfect. No. I spent so much money, so much time, books, Googling and YouTubes and all that kind of stuff. So, and I was like, and I don't like science. I don't like calculated things. And I was like, what is happening here? But I was like, I was like, I don't like this stuff. But yeah, you just have to keep doing that and figure out what works for you and what you might like, and then there you go. So it took me a bit to get where, get here. Like when I first started, I had all these, I think I had like 20 something different candles out and they were all different colors and all that. I was like, it was just too much. I didn't like it. I didn't like my logo. I didn't like anything. So I was like, we're just going to scratch all this and just start over. And that was scary for me too, because I was like, people are going to think I'm crazy because they're like, she doesn't know what she wants or what she's doing, But I was like, I don't want to sell something I'm not feeling right about or I don't really like. Right. So I'm just going to have to take this chance and just start over. So I was actually started out on Etsy. And then I just shut that down and I was like, I want to get, I'm going to do my own website and just get a simple candle that I think is classy and that that more people probably like. And then, so there you go.
You definitely did that.
Yes.
Yeah, I just asked about the science part because I know that, Charlie and I and Kay, they had laughed at me because I was burning some peppermint and just thought I would put more than necessary in the burner, and it was not a good thing. Everything was peppermint. I mean, I said peppermint was not my pores. just from the vapor, and I was like, oh my God, what am I? I'm about to kill myself in here with peppermint. So that's why I was asking about the science behind them, and how important it is to know, what you're putting together, what you're mixing.
Definitely. Definitely do your research first. Don't be burning down the house. I know I do that too. I used to burn, I don't know if you guys heard of this cleaning product called Fabuloso. Somebody told me, somebody was like, huh?
I said it smells so good.
Oh, yeah, it does. So, people use it to clean tubs and all that. So somebody was like, if you put some in a pot and put it on the stove, put it on low, burn it, and your house will smell amazing. So I did that. I was like, everybody's like, girl, do you know how many fumes you put in this house? And then one day I forgot it was on. Come home. The whole pot is completely dried out. I was like, oh my God. This is so dangerous. I'm like, this is why you don't follow things you see on Facebook. I was like, that is so dangerous. Just burning fumes. What the hell?
I'm more laughing, not at the fact that you almost burnt the house down, but I'm laughing because we have all either burned the fabuloso on the stove or we know someone and we've been to their house where we see that little small saucepan on the back of the stove with that purple waxed over film from the fabuloso. Y'all better stop doing that shit. Don't do it. Stop it. Stop.
Well, look, I'm glad you told that story because I was going to actually try that, but no, I'm not going to try that. No. I'm going to tell you something.
Don't do it.
My mom does it still, but what she did, instead of putting it on the stove, she has like one of those little potpourri burners, the little ones, like a 4-ounce one.
Like a little burner.
Yeah. Exactly. Like something like a crock pot so it doesn't do the burning. It doesn't burn dry like that. And she plugs it in and that's where she pours it in. She don't put it in the pot. She put it in the little,
okay.
My mom still does that.
So save your pot and get you an oil burner or a little candle warm or something. Don't be burning up the pots and then have the people's rice fabuloso and bring it down the house. And no, we're not doing that.
Right.
We about to grow up.
Pass out.
There you go. No. What happened to her? Well, she was burning fabuloso on the stove. And, we don't need those type of stories and situations. We're not doing that anymore. From this day forward, we're not burning the damn fabuloso on the stove. Say it with me. We will no longer
Everybody
burn
say it out loud.
fabuloso on the stove.
Instead, purchase hot thang candles. That's what we're going to do.
Right.
Hot thang.
There you go. There you go.
Okay. Wax melts and hot thang candles.
Yes. You won't pass out. You won't burn the house down. There you go.
And you inhale fumes that you have no business trying to pronounce.
Right. Just so it can smell good. No, it ain't worth it.
Exactly. Just use it to clean up and go about your business. Bless y'all.
Right.
Y'all was doing fabuloso like everybody was doing bleach. You know, if you smell bleach in somebody's house, you be like, "Ooh, you done a lot of cleaning up." Yeah, don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that.
Right. Somebody told me that they used to put like a drop of bleach in their bath when they took a bath. I was like, wait, what?
I've heard you say that too. Oh my God.
That is an old Southern
old school
woman thing. I don't know what it is, but I know plenty of old grandmas and aunties who still put that full of bleach in their water and they swear.
No.
I'm like, yeah, do you know what's in that? Let's not do that.
Yeah. Wow. No way.
Yeah.
That's what we not going to do.
Nah. I've heard vinegar. I think vinegar is okay, but we won't be doing the bleach over here. Nah.
No.
You can have that good Southern tradition. This one won't do it.
Right. Keep that one.
Okay. So we talked about your products. We talked about where you want to be. Or, you know, about networking to expand your reach for Hot Thang Candles in the next year or so. We talked about how amazing these fragrances are. What's your favorite fragrance thus far?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm going to say it's between the bamboo and coconut and the blue lavender. Those are my two favorites. So those are the ones like I burn a lot. Some scents I've made because other people have just put in my ear, you know, requested it, and I was like, oh, okay, people seem to like this. Like, for instance, I'm not a fan of eucalyptus, but a lot of people are, so I have that one. But yeah, I'm going to go with the bamboo and coconut blue lavender. Those are my two favorites. They're very light scents, but they smell amazing. Like, almost everybody, when they smell those two, like, their eyes close, and they just be like, oh, my God. So, yeah. So those are definitely, and those are my two best sellers too. So yeah,
well, I'm here for the bamboo coconut. Like I said before, guys, I have not burned it. It sits on my desk, and my little corner of the off smells amazing just from me having the top off of the candle.
That's good.
Yeah, and that eucalyptus smells really good in the bathroom. So yeah, it's strong, but it's not overpowering, which is what I like. And it's good for your sinuses. You know, those of us who have breathing problems, that this really got into my system, and I was like, oh, I can breathe today. Okay. Thing out.
Yeah.
So, gosh, I just lost my train of thought. Oh my God.
Bring it in, Charlie. Bring it in.
I'm trying. I was thinking about my candles and like, do I really want to burn it? Do I not want to burn it?
Just let it sit there for a little bit. You'll be all right.
I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think I'll probably order some wax melts next, and then deal with that situation. Oh gosh. So
yeah, I like burning wax melts too. Like they're only $9 and they're coming. It's a pack of 6 cubes, and you can use 1 or 2 cubes like at least 5 or 6 times over and over. So
that's good.
You definitely. Yeah, and a little goes a long way. Like, somebody told me they just used 1, and she was like, girl, that was all throughout my apartment. So, yeah, so a little goes a long way. You definitely get your money's worth, so.
Yeah,
we'll be doing those. I'm glad you mentioned that because I'm on the website right now looking at I'm on the website right now looking at the wax melt. I'm going to have to try this lemon verbena. That sounds like it's
yeah. That one is so fresh. I love that one. It kind of smells like the lemon head candies. So it smells really good.
That was one of my favorite candies as a kid. Good old lemon.
Oh, those are still good. Like, I had some the other day.
Kids, honey, look, it's still good.
The crazy thing is, I think we're all on the website now.
That's kind of like losing your train of thought. You're like, oh,
yeah. I need to get my life together. But okay, yeah, I see a few I'll be getting today as well. Anybody else have a question? I'm trying to shop.
No, stop it. Well, I have a question. So, and this is Kay. Also, like Charlie said, we know you're a dope Black business owner. That's a woman. We know that. We know you have a great product that is just wonderful. It's superb. So I guess my question would be for little girls right now, let me say young girls, not little girls, but young girls who would be considering, doing a business or doing their own, or being an entrepreneur. Is there any advice that you would provide for them that they may not find anywhere else? Good question.
Oh, that is a good question. I would just say don't be afraid to reach out to people and ask people advice or ask people for help. Do a lot of research. A lot of times you just can't just go into a field and just be like, oh, I'm perfect at this. But just, if you have to go to school for something, take classes, read books. The internet has everything on there. And don't just feel like, just because so many people are doing what you may want to do that you can't do it. There is always going to be room for your product, so just, you have to truly find something that you are passionate about, because it will show through whatever your product is or your service is. So do something that you truly love and care about, and just keep going. Like, there are always going to be obstacles to life into something, but don't give up. If you need to take a day or a week or a month just away from it, do that. Allow yourself that. Don't beat yourself up about it, and then come back to it.
Okay.
And that's some real solid advice right there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Do you have, I know you mentioned a pop-up event coming up. Do you have any other events locally or, in other areas to where the listeners can support?
Yeah. So I actually just did one yesterday in LA, but my next one is, I forgot the exact date, but I think it's the last Saturday in August. I'm going to be doing the Compton Art Walk. So I'm really excited. Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. I've never done it before, but it looks like an amazing event. Like, people who look like us and, have their businesses. I'm excited to see all the art and all these talented people come out. And so, yeah, that's my next event. I try to do at least 1 or 2 events a month, and then hopefully I'll be able to do more, just depending on the schedule. But so, yeah, that'll be my next thing. And like I said, I'm working on this sex collection, and then that's pretty much it for now. So I'm so excited for that.
Well, me too.
So yeah, I think that's gonna be really good. I'm just trying to think of some, the names that'll be, pretty good for people. So we'll see how that goes.
Can't wait for that. Can't wait to see, everything that you have hoped for your business to come to fruition as well. that to me, that's a different kind of fulfillment. Those long days, those long nights, and again, you are still within the 9 to 5, and you're hustling to get Hot Thang Candles where you want it to be, and to be recognized. I've had plenty. I was like, who's the sponsor for the show? And I was like, did you not listen to the intro? We said Hot Thang Candles. We said, this is where you get it.
Right. Right.
These versus people, like, get your life.
Exactly.
And I'm like, these candles are amazing. First of all, I'm the type that I'll support Black-owned businesses first. But if you have a phenomenal product, like, you're going to have to tell me to shut up about it, because I'm going to tell everybody, and everybody's going to know, and I'm going to continue to find ways to plug your product in everyday conversations.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I mean, we know how it is, being entrepreneurs. We know how it is being Black women entrepreneurs who, the visibility sometimes isn't there, you can only do so much yourself, and to have, somebody to support you and to recognize your hard work, and put you out there. It's like, whew, somebody finally saw me. Yes. Okay. All right.
Right. Exactly. So, and I'm going to do this. I've been plugging Do Better Sis podcast.
Yes,
I love the name, by the way. I saw that name. I was like, yes. We all need to be doing better at some point. So I love it. I was like, definitely been telling people about your podcast. I've been listening. I subscribe. So I totally admire what you ladies are doing, and keep it up for sure.
Thank you so much. Go ahead.
I have one more question, since we're talking about like networking and collaboration. So I follow you on Instagram, and I also follow Goddess in a Bag, or Goddess Bag. And and I noticed that you collaborate with them on some of the boxes. And I guess that's what kind of caught my attention, because I saw your name on one of their month boxes. How, if someone is out here, my first question is, do you find that it is effective for the group collaboration? Do you find that effective for your business?
Oh, absolutely. I've done a couple of collaborations. I love working with other small businesses, women-owned businesses, because I feel like by doing that also, I'm able to get into their audience as well. People who may not have heard of me, who follow them, they're going to be like, oh, who is this candle person, or vice versa. I've been plugging Bag Box, which stands for Boss Ass Goddess. So they've been amazing to work with. But yeah, it's just basically getting your name out to other people who may not have heard of you. So just more exposure, and we could all use that. But yeah, their monthly subscription box, I actually did the pop-up with them yesterday too. So it's owned by Chelsea and Dinshay, and it's basically all about like the full moon, and they teach you about like crystals, and just basically it's like a really unique form of a self-care box that you get every month. So I know I ordered one. I got the money box, trying to get paid. So it came with like this money soap. It came with I forgot what crystal it was, but it was a green crystal. And this bag about like the bag says about women supporting women. So yeah, I think supporting each other and collaborating with each other is very important. We just need that unity. So I'm open to doing all collaborations. I said I would do a Do Better Sis candle.
Yes.
You gotta have to my girl.
So we could talk about that.
Yeah. And then my second question then, so for, we have a good amount of listeners, and most of them are business owners. And so if someone wanted to, one of our listeners wanted to collaborate with you on a project or reach out to you, how does that really go?
Just email me, info@hot.thang.candles.com. And just let me know, like, what your idea might be for the collaboration, what you're looking for, and then we can talk, meet up if you're local, Skype, whatever, and we can figure it out. So I'm pretty easy to work with. So I'm just like, I'm open to any ideas people may have. I've done a candle for an apparel company. I've done a couple of the subscription boxes, so stuff like that. So I definitely love collaborating with people, and I've had very positive experiences from it, so I'm all about it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even talk. Collaboration is in business, especially, when you see, one of the things that irks me is when people say, oh, I'm in an oversaturated market. Yeah, no, there's no such thing. Like, there's a piece of the pie for everybody, regardless of the industry. You just have to make sure marketing is on point and that you do your due diligence to ensure that your product is being put in front of the right customer at the right time. So definitely doing that, and big ups to you for the collaboration. And we will definitely be doing something. So y'all just wait, because it's going to be dope. When 4 dope women get together, dopeness happens on a completely different level. So yeah, be looking out for that. Yeah.
Yes, I'm excited.
Yeah, exactly. So we always, we try to end the interview with a question. And my question to you is, as a dope businesswoman, what advice do you have to someone who wants to break into the candle industry? Like, how did they get started? Do you even recommend it? Kind of give us some advice on that.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's something that you truly want to do. Like I said, there's just a lot of just testing and spending a lot of money. You're going to be throwing away a lot of candles. Like, you don't even get to burn them. You're like, nope, that don't look right. Throw it away. So I did that. So I was like, okay, come on. So yeah, just like I said, take the classes, read the books, look at the videos, test them. And then you should be good to go, just research, testing, and time. Oh, and money. Those are the main things. Is that I definitely recommend it. It feels amazing to have a business, and like you said, when you get those orders, it's just like, oh my gosh, somebody likes it. You know what I mean? Or especially when it's a repeat customer, you're like, okay, I think I'm doing something right here. But it's just it's a really good feeling to see that notification come up and, see the money get deposited, see the people's reactions at the pop-ups or whatever, of smelling your candles, seeing your candles, just hearing the positive feedback. It's a feeling like none other. So I highly recommend it. I'm so happy that I did this. So
yeah. We are too.
If you guys want to support, you will support Hot Thang Candles. So tell them how to support. You got to put things out there in the atmosphere. So tell them where to find you online, social media, website, things of that sort.
So the website is hot.thang.candles.com, which is HOTTHANG candles.com. I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram under Hot Thang Candles.
That's right. Y'all go out there and you support. Make sure you follow, like, share, all of that other good stuff. And make sure that you put your people on. Get you some lip gloss. You can have soft, kissable lips. Go ahead and get these candles. And if you burn them, make sure that you use them as they have multiple purposes.
Yes.
Yes. But thank you so much for agreeing to be one of our guests on the podcast. We have enjoyed it, y'all.
Thank you.
If y'all don't already know, she is like one of our friends in our head. So
in my mind,
able to get together.
In my mind, she's one of our
thank you ladies so much for inviting me too.
No worries. You'll definitely see more and hear more about Hot Thang Candles in the very, very, very near future. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, take care.